Okay.
Getting close.
Good, good, good. You excited about that? I bet.
Yeah.
That's
The
a
drive to work will be a lot better.
yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Yeah. We're ready. Our kids probably not, but we're ready.
Yeah, they'll fit right in. I bet. Yeah. Oh, we got time. Yeah.
Are we getting close?
Who's that now?
Do you remember who that was? You do? Pretty good old steer, $3. $3 5 and 3 5. It'll get five. It'll get five. It'll get five. It'll get five and five and a half. Five out 5 and 3 and 5. It'll get five. 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 It'll get 10. Going to be 3, 10, 15, 20 and 3, 20 pound. Going to be 20, 20. Going to be 20, 20, 3, 20 and 25 and 25 and 5 here. 5 and 5. Going to be 25, 5 here and 25 and 5. Going to be 25 here. Poke 320, 83.
Barner 83.
250. 255, yeah, 255 and a 5 here, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, and a 5, and 55 here, 5 and 5 here, 5, it'll get 55 here, poke 250, 8, preg, no preg.
Barner 8. Yes.
You turn it off when you get done. So you, huh?
Yeah. What? That?
Hey, little old steer calf, $3 a pound. $3 a pound. 325. 50. 350 a pound. Poke 3 1/4. O, double O.
Barner double O.
Chain broke. Two bulls. It's a cold morning. Selling to be steers or bulls. $3. $3.05 and $3.05. Bulls on the ticket. Or steers. Put steers on the ticket, he says. $3. But they might be bulls. They identify as steers, but they are bulls. $3. $2.50. 60, 70, 80. 90. $2.90. 3. $2.90, $3, and $90, $3, and $90, $3, $90, $3, poke, $2.90, $99. Yes. $2.50. $2.50, 60, and $2.50, 60, you're going to be $2.50, 60, you're going to be $2.60, $2.60, $2.60, 70, you're going to get $2.70, 80, you're going to $2.80, you give $80, and $2.70, 80, and $2.80, you're going to get $2.80, 70, now, 80, 70, give $80, there, you're going to be 80, sold, $2.70, hand tone. Steer here, $2.50. $2.50, 60, and $2.50, 60, you're going to be $2.50, 60, you're going to be $2.60, you're going to get $2.60, $2.70, you're going to get $2.80, you're going to get $2.80 here, $2.80 here, poke, $2.70. 18X.
Hello? Hello?
$3. 310 and 310, go to 10, go to 10, 310, 310, 310, 310, and 310, go to 10, 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 now 10 here, pokey, $3 on number 16X. Put them on 99. One bull, one steer. 250. 255 and 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 255. Huh? Split them. Sell a good steer. 275, 280, 5, 90, 5, 3, 5, 305, 35 and 35, 5 here, Varner. $3 on number 83. Good job, Antonio. 250 on the bull. 250. 250 and 255 and 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, and 5 here, 55, 55, 55, 55 here, Varner. 250. 18X. $275, 275, 80, and 75, go to 280, you're going to get 280, 75, go to 280, you're going to get 280, you're going to get 275, go to 280, and 75, go to 280, you're going to get 280, you're going to get 280, you're going to get 280 here, Varner. 275, 502.
Well, but they look good coming off the truck.
Kurt Aiken, he just bought them up here because they prick checked them. They were saving them as heifers to breed them.
They are.
Okay.
So anyway, want to make sure he wanted me to make sure they announced that they were guaranteed open.
Okay, thank you, Leonard.
Okay, thank you, John.
Tommy Fagan got
All right, here, 2 1/4. 225, 230, and 25, 30, 30, 25, and 230, and 25, and 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 25, 30 here, 30, 30, 25, 230, and 230, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30 here, poke, 225, 8. Alberto Vasquez. One got in a knife. Sell that little Hereford calf, guys. $3 a pound. 310.20 and 310.20, 310.20 and 310.20, 30, we get 3, 30, we get 3, 30, we get 3, 30, add on tone, 330, 40 and 340, 10, 40, 40, 40, we get 40, we get 40, 330, 40 and 330, 40, we get 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 40 here and tone, 330. Ryan, you sure picked a great day to do this. Sell the black one. $2. $2 a pound. $1 a pound on the black one. You did that? $10, 120, 30, 40. Oh. $40. PO. PO. You got some super glue? Yeah, I would. Are you guys looking for some NIL money for your football team? Is that what you're down here for? Here's a Dolce counter. Here's Clay's. Here's Clay Dolces. Guys are weaned back in May. 2 rounds of all their shots, and they're guaranteed open. 325, yeah, 25, and 25, 25, 25, 30, and 3, 35, 35, 35, 40, we get 3, 45, we get 45, 50, we get 3, 55, 55, 60, and 3, 65, and 65, and 65, 65, 65, 65, 65, 95, and 3, 65, and 65, we get 5, 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 here, West, 360, 16. Yep, 4 more. 310 and 310, 15 and 310 and 15. Good to be 10 and 15. Good to be 10 and 15. Good to be 310 and 310, 310, 310, $3 and 2.5. Good to be 2.5. Good to be 2.5. Good to be 2.5 and 3.5. Good to be 7.5. Good to be 10. Good to be 310. Good to be 310. Good to be 10. Good to be 10. 310 and 310, 10, 12.5. Good to be 12.5. 15 and 15. Good to be 15. Good to be 15. Good to be 15. Good to be 17.5. 17, 20 and 20 by 22.5. Good to be 2.5. Good to get 5 and 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. You get 5 here. H 320. 2.5. Nothing. Tell Clay we said thank you, guys. He's got steers. He's got steers. Here's a Shipley cattle, guys. These heifers are checked open. 350. 355, and 55, you get 5, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, you get 5, and 350, we get 350, we get 350, 3.25, and 25, 30, and 25, 30, we get 3, 30, and 25, we get 3, 30, and 3, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, we get 5 here, $3, now 5, and 3, now 5 here, 5, we get 5, we get 5, we get 5, we get 5 here, 305, 10, and 10, 15, and 15, and 15, we get 15, we get 15, 3, 10, and 15, good to be 10, and 15, good to be 10, good to be 15 here, foreigner, 3, 10 on number 32X. Well, the Shipley cattle guys, they are long-tailed and they're sleeved open. 325, yeah, 325, and 5 here, 30, and 30, we get 3, 30, 30, we get 30, good to be 30, we get 30, good to be 35, 35, 35, 40, we get 45, 45, 55, 50, you get 5, and 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, and 55 here, 55 here, 55, 55, 55, 55 here, poke 350, 60. They've been checked. Little white faces here, Dad. risers. Here's them Alberto Vasquez cattle guys are 65 days weaned. 2 rounds. They are good ladies. 350, now 5, and 55, and 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 50, 63, 65, and to get a 70, to get 3, 75, to get 3, 75, and say 80, to get 3, 80, to get 3, 75, 80, and 75, going to be 3, 85, 85, 85, and 90, to get 90, going to be 90, but 90, and 390, to get 90, 390, to get 3, 90, going to be 90, 90, and 385, and 90, going to be 90, to get 90, going to be 90, to get 90, going to be 90, West out, 395, and 95, 4, and 95, to get 405, and now 5, going to be 405, 410, 410, 410, and 10 here, going to be 10, 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 now 10 here, TJ, 405 on number 22. Department of Corrections guys, they are checked open. Just leaving them open. 225. 225, 30, and 25, 230, and 35, 35, 40, 40, 5, 50, 5, going to be 255, 16, 5, and 65, 70, 2, 75, going to be 2, 75, 80, and 285, 85, 85, 90, 2, 95, 2, 95, and 95, 30, 95, 95, 95, going to be 295, and 95 here, Bryce, you're out, 295, and 95, 5, 95, 95, 95, 95, H, 290 on 1. I don't know about famous.
What condition going here now?
61 head of the Nobles, guys. Grass cattle.
They've been turned out all summer.
Preg checked at the ranch.
Yeah, they were preg checked last week.
Last week of the ranch, pregged open.
Check them again if you want to.
60, 61. 61. Can you hear me?
Speak up a little, that's all.
61. 61.
Nothing but the grass.
Pretty cool set of ladies, I think, guys. Nothing but the grass down there at Ardmore. Noble Foundation. 325, yeah, 325, and 25, 25, 25, 25, 5, here, 5, 3 1/4, and 325, and 2750, and 20, 7, going to be 27 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, going to be 2750, yeah, 27 and a half, here, half and a half, going to be 27 and a half, going to be 2750, and 20, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, going to be 27 and a half, going to be 27 and a half, here, 30 and a half, 30, 3250, and 32 and a half, 2 and a half, and 2 and a half, going to be 31, and 335, 31, 31, H, 330 straight. Thank you guys from Nobles. Honey bun. Lucan House, yeah. I forgot he was 6L. Me too. I kept looking for it. Wilson cattle guys. Max Wilson.
Yeah, we sold the light in.
Sold the light end yesterday. Max Wilson checked open. 350. 355, and 55, 55, 60, and 365, and to get about 70, to get 370, to get 370, going to be 570, they're 50 days, Wayne, 370, and 370, to get 70, to get 70, to get 70, 370, to get 70, West, 365, 16. What are they doing? Stern. Broken Arrow, yeah, they were 60 days.
Yeah, they're 60 days.
60 days, guys, from Heddleton. From Heddleton. Be a load of these cattle guys. They're checked open. 60 days. $4. 4, now 5, and 405, and 10, and 410, go to 10, go to 10, go to 10, go to 10, 410, and 405, now 10, and now 10, go to 10, go to 10, got 10, now 10, what about you, Mo? 10, 15, and 20, and 420, go to 20, go to 20, go to 20, 420, and 20, 20, there, go to 29, 29, 27, 10 and a half, 20, now 2 and a half, and 22.50, and 20, go to 2 and a half, go to 22 and a half, bit of a half here, go to 22 and a half, here, West, 420, 14. 13 more of the Broken Arrows. Double Broken Arrows Ranch, guys. Helton. 350. 355 and 55 and 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 60 and 5 and 65, 70, 375, and 375, 80 and 380, 380, 85, 85, 90 and 95, 95, 95, 95, 95, 95, 4 and 95, going to be 4, 4, 4, 95, 4, West Shot 4 and 95, 405 and 5, going to be 5, 10, going to be 4, 10, going to be 4, 10, 15 and 415 and 415, 20 and now 20, going to be 20, going to be 20, going to be 20, going to be 20, West Shot 20 and 20 by 23, going to be 20 by 23, going to be 20 and 20 here, TJ 415, 22. Here's the big end, guys. Broke. Yeah, that's Lucan House. Patrick and Leo.
2 loads of them.
Monster,
Checked
yeah.
open now.
Thought you were saying mustard. Be 2 loads of these heifers, guys. Lucan houses. They are checked open. Chad, Dwight, you guys still there in Bennington? Y'all still live there? For now? For now. It's good to see you guys.
Bought some cheap calves yesterday.
Yeah, he could have used you yesterday. What's an old yearling? Well, here you go.
Come on down.
All these cattle are PI negative. They've been PI'd. Professionally inspected. Maybe. I stay there. He's yapping.
Mumbling.
Yeah. Thank you, Mike. He said, I wish that bullet would have hit his tongue instead of his ear.
Oh my gosh.
Be 2 pot loads of the Lucan House, ladies, guys. Big heifer deal, Bill. That was pretty good. That Boone's got 2 loads coming, yeah.
find any weaned calf here.
No.
You got the yearling.
Old yearlings. They're all PI negative. 310, and 310, 1250, and 310, 12 and a half here, 12 and a hand, 12 and a hand, 1250, and 10, 12 and a hand, 10, 12 and a hand, good to be 10 and 12 and a hand, good to be 10 and 12 and a hand, good to be 10 and 12 and a hand, good to be 3, 10 and a hand, 3, 10, 3, 10, 3, 10, 1250, and 12 and a half, and 10 and 12 and a hand, good to be 3, 11, 3, 11, 12, 11, 12 and 13, we get 13, we get 13, we get 13, good to be 13, 14, we get 14, 15, and 350, we get 15, we get 50, 16, and 3, 17, 17, another 17, good to be 17 to go, 17 to buy 17, guys, 17, and 17, 17, 17, 17, 17, good to be 16, 17, 17, 17, 18, 18, dollar 18, 19, and 19, good to be 19, bit of 19, good to be 19, bit of 19, good to be $19 and 19, 18, dollar 19, bit of 19, good to be 19, bit of 19, good to be 318, 19, 19, sold them 318 West, 27. Thank you, Luke and Houses. Here's a Busher cattle. Elmo. Hold one. Open ones out of his cow herd. They were checked open here. Checked open. Checked open at the ranch. That's why they're here. She's open. All right, right there, here, 225. 225, and 225, half 5 here, 30, and 25, 30, we get 235, 35, 35, 40, we get 45, we get 45, 245, 50, and 250, we get 250, get a 250, we get 255, and 55, 55, 55, 52 and a half, 5, and 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, you get 5, and 5, we get 5, 55, we get 5, 55, we get 5, you're online, you're out, 255, 750, and 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, now 60, and 262 and a half, go to 2 and a half, we get 2 and a half, go to 2 and a half, 5, and 65, 7 and a half, 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 going to be 267.50, and now 70, and 270, we get 2 and a half, going to be 70, we get 2 and a half, going to be 71, 3, and 73, and 71, 73, 71, 73, 71, 3, and 71, now 3, we get 3, 71, 3, and 71, now 3, we get 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 3, here, sold them 271, Varner. 88, no preg. Yard them out. Here's Bernie's. Here's BR. Be a load of these ladies. Be 53 of them. Checked open. freight got cheaper since cattle market got cheaper. Hell no. Be a load of Bernie's. All right there, here, a little pretty black Bernie, right there, here, 275, and 275, yeah, 75, and 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 275, and 75 here, 75, 75, 75, 275, and 275 here, 75, 75, 75, 75, 275, 250, and 255, and 55, 60, 265, and 70, 272 and a half, 5, and 75 here, 75, 75, 75, 275, and 277 a hand, 77 a hand, 77 a hand, now 80, and 280, and 281, 82, jig of 81, 81, 2, 82, 3, 84, 83, 84, 83, 4, 5, 85 here, 86, 85, 86, 7 here, 87 now, hey there, $80, 87, bid 8, 87, going to be 80, hey here, going to be 87, going to be 88 now, 88, 9, 89, 89, 89, 89, 89, $9 here, 88 now, 9, going to be 88, now 9, 88, 9 here, 9 here, going to be 89, 89, 89, 89, here's Tub, 288 on number 19. Lower.
Nice cattle here. Except Livestock. These cattle been weaned all fall, part of the summer now. Teresa will have something about them.
Yeah, Mike, tell me about them.
Nice.
Yes, sir. All out of registered bulls. 3 rounds. No implants. Sleeved open yesterday. Genetics and quality. 325. 325, 30, and 25, 30, and 25, and get 35, and 35, 40, 340, and 340, and get 45, 45, 45, you get 5 here, 45, 45, 45, and 345, and get 45, 2.5, and 42 and a half, 5, and 45, 45, 45, 45, you get 5, 45, 47 of half, 47 of half, 47, 50, and half 50, and 350, and get 50, and get 50, and get 50, 350, and 350, and get 50, and get 50, and get 50, 350, and get 50, down 50, 2.5, and 2.5, 5, and 55, you get 5, 55, 55, 55, now 5, and 55 here, 5 here, going to be 3, 55, and 55, 55, 55, 55, you get 5, 55, you get 5, 57 and a half, 57 and a half, 57 and a half, 60, and now 60, you get 2 and a half, going to be 2 and a half, 250, and 2 and a half, 5, and zig 5, and zig now 5, 65, and zig 5, $5, you get 5, 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 now 5 here west, 362 and a half on 16. Thank you to the Leadbetters. Yeah, Johnson kind of guys. Steer mates were here a couple weeks ago that just absolutely topped the market, bigger in Tennessee. Here's the heifers. 335.40 and 335.40 and 30 long wing guys right there 35.40 and 35.40 and 345.5 and 45.45 45 50 53 53 55 and 55 55 55 55 55 60 and 365 and to get about 70 370 now 370 now 70 and 370 370 65 70 and to get about now 70 70 70 70 370 and 365 73 now 70 70 70 here west 365 16. Dennis is here.
Where's Dennis?
He'd rather buy them calves.
You wanted to buy them yesterday.
Yeah. Tommy Rose, checked open. Yes, sir, right there. 310, 12 and a half. 310, 12 and a half. 310, 12 and a van, 10, 12 and a van, 10, 12 and a van, 310, 12 and a van, 12 and a van, 12 and a van, 310, 1250, and 10 and 12 and a van, going to be 10 and 12 and a van, going to be 12 and a van, 15, and 17 and a half, 1750, and 17 and a half, 17 and a half, 17 and a half, 17 and a half, 1720, and 20 and 2 and a half, going to be 20, going to get 2 and a half, going to be 21, 3, and 23, 25, going to get 5, going to get 7, and 27, 25, going to get 29, 29, 29, 30, going to get 30, 31, and 32, 32, 31, 2, 33, 33, 34 here, 34 to 5 here, 35, 35, 600. And 36 7 here now 7 7 36 7 and 37 going to be 7 going to get 7 H 336. What number, Terry? Nothing. Little grazers here, right there, here, 375.80 and 375.80. Long wind guys are checked up on 375.80 and 375.85 and 385, 85, 385. They're going to be 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85 here. Move them. 385, 85, 85 here. 375, 80 and 370, 85. Jig of 80 and 375, 380, 380, 380, 380. TJ Jibit 380. Long wind guys are open 380 and 75. Give 80 there 380. Jig of 80 380, 380, 380 here. West 375, 14. Four more. No. I didn't get to watch any of it. No. We went into overtime. Did he? Big Bird, the big blue jay.
Checked open.
325 and 25 and 30 and 332 and a half, 32 and a half, 32 and a half, now 30, now 2 and a half, going to be 30, now 2 and a half, 31 and 30 here, 31, 31, 31, 31, 31, 31, 31, we get 3, 31 here west, 330, 16, 27, 27. Is that right, Wes? 16.
What's he saying?
Oh, Guerrero Jr. He's a stud. I thought you meant Alejandro.
Boy, they're nice.
Hey, what you got? Yeah, Brandon Parks.
Well, they're nice.
Brandon Parks, they are checked open. Did they say wiener or anything?
I don't have any information, but they're damn nice.
They are dang nice. I don't have any info. 335, 335, and 35, and 335, 40, and 35, 40, we get 3, 40, we get 3, 40, 35, 40, 40, 40, we get 43, 40, and 335, we get 40, 340, not backing up, guys, 40, now 5, 50, and 50, and 350, we get 50, we get 50, TJ, yeah, 350, and 53, 53, 53, 50, and 345, we get 50, we get 50, we get 50, 45, 50, and 45, we get 50, 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 50, you get 53, we get 50 here, west, 345, 14. These here are no calves here. That's some Kurt Aiken cattle from Davidson. Leonard was telling me about these cattle, guys. Checked open at the ranch 2 weeks ago. They're checked open here, too. That's why they're here, guys. Showed up empty. 275, yeah, 275 here, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 275, and 275, 75, 75, 75, 75, 750, and 77 and a half, 750, and 77 and a half, 77 and a half, 77 and a half, now hated here, good to be 80 down 2, you give 80 now, hated here, 280, and 280 down 1, 81 here, 82, 82, 81, you get 2, 3, 83, 83, 84 here, 84, 5, 85, 86 here, 86 here, 85, 86, 85, 86, 7, 87, half 7, 87 here, 87, 50, 88 here, 88 and a half, 89, 89 and a half, 89 and a half, now, you get 9 and a half, 89, 50, 89 and 90, we get 2, 90, and now 90 here, 89 and a half, 91, and 92, we get 92, 91, 2, and 92, we get 2, 91, you get 2, 92, 3, and 93, 4, and 94, 4, we get 94, we get 94, we get 93, we get 94, 93, we get 94 here, H 293 on 1. Thank you to the Aiken cattle. Here is Matt Walta up there at Kingfisher.
80 days.
They're 80 days, have had 2 rounds of all their shots, and they're checked open. Matt Walta. 322 and a half, and 322 and a half here, 80 days, guys, 322 and a half, and 320, we get 2 and a half, going to be 20, we get 2 and a half, going to be 20, we get 2 and a half, going to be 22 and a half here, $3 a pound, 305, now 5, now 10, 15, and 10, 15, 20, and 320, and 20 by 20 there, going to be 15, 20, and 20 by 20, now 2 and a half, now 2 and a half, 5 here, 25, 25, 25, 25, you get 5, and 25, you get 5, 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 7 and a half, now 30, 330. 330, 2.5, 35, 30, 35, 37, 50, 40, and 340, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40, and half 40 here west. 337.5, 16. Here's a Moody cattle. Emory, Texas. Had the light in yesterday. They were 45 to 60 days. They've had 2 rounds, everything done to them. Guys are checked open. 45, 60 days on them. Here. 325 and 25 and 25 and 25 and 25, 27 and 7 and 27, 50 and 29, 7 and going to be 20, 7 and I'm going, guys, here, 750 and 7 and 7 and 7 and 7 and 7 and going to be 27 and a half here, going to be 27.50 and 20, 7 and a half, going to be 27 and a half here, H, 325 on 2, 325. Thank you, Moody's. Here, McDaniels. Here's Gary's. Down there at Hugo. They're long old yearlings, guys. Checked open. 322 and a half, and 322 and a half here. Yearlings here, guys. 25 and 27 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, and 27 and a half. Going to be 27 and a half. Going to be 27 and 25. Going to be 27. Going to be 25. Going to be 27. Going to be 25. Going to be 7 west. 325, 27. There's a Hobbs cattle from Whitesboro. Weaned these back in April. Checked up and weaned in April. Hobbs, ladies. 335.40 and 335 and 35, 35, 35, 345 and 340 to get 340 and 35.40 and 35.40 40 to get 340 and 35.40 and 35.40 to get 40 to get 40 35 40 and 40 to get 40 here 335 45 and 45 and 45 45 get over here 45 here 45 45 45 345 and 45 there to get 45 to get 45 to get 45 to get 45 45 45 45 here west 340 16. Boone's unloading. 2 loads of Boones are unloading right now, guys. Yeah. Way better today. More the broken arrows, guys. There were 60 days wean. 325. 325 30 and 25 35 and 35 and 35 35 35 35 35 35 335 335 checked open 335 and 335 here 330 and 30 to get 330 to get 330 and 30 to get 30 west and 330 and 30 and 33 33 30 and 25 30 and 25 to get 30 310 310 60 days 310 310 $3 $3 $3.05 and 305 and 305 here 5 305 here 305 here 5 here $3 here Jason $3 put them on number 6.
All right, okay.
Got a deal. Here's a McNeff cattle, guys. 5 head of these heifers. George McNeff, guys. These are checked open. 275, yeah, 275 here, 75, 75, 75, 75, 275, 80, and 275, 280, and 75, going to be 280, 275, going to be 275, 80, and 280, going to get 285, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, and 285 here, 85 here, 85, and 90, and 290, going to get 290, going to get 295, and 95, 95, going to get 95, 91, and 90, 91, 91, and 91, going to get 91, H, 290, 1. There's a Bostert cattle from Old Carchy. All right there, here, $3, now 5, and 305, and 3 to 5 here, here, 5, and 5, and 5, and 5, and 5, and 5, and 5 here, 5 here, $3, and now 3, and 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 3, 275.80, and 75, 280, and 2, 87, and 2, 80, and 2, 80, and 2, 80, 85, 85, 85, and 90, and 90 here, 85, 90 here, 85, 90 here, 85, and 2, 90 here, 285, 10, 80. Let's check. You want to check them? X and Preg. Gotcha. Four more. Three more. Nope. Brett Jones, Sunset, Texas. 250, now 5, and 55, and 55, 55, 55, 55, 255, and 55 here, 250, 250, 250, 250, 255, and 55 here, 5 here, 60, 5, 70, 270, 275, and 75, 80 here, 80, 85, 85 here, 90, 2, 90, 2, 90, going to be 85 and 90, 85 and 90 here, 85, 90, going to be 90, 90 here, Tubby, 285, 18X. Matt Murray from Kingfisher, and 275, and 275.80, and 275.80 here, 75, 80 here, 80, 80 here, 275, 265, and 65, 70, and now 70, we get 275, and 75 now 5 here, 71, 71, 71, 2, and 72, 71, 2, 72, 72, 71, 2, Tub, and 72, 73, and 73, 73, 74, 74, 75, 75, 75, you get 5, 6, and 77, 77, 77, you get $8, and 78, 77, 78 here, Varner, 277, 18, put him on number 8X Preg. November 11th.
No idea how many are going to
500. S&D cattle. One, two, couple drives of S&D cattle. Guys are checked open. Look like old yearlings here. 320, 2.5, and 320, we get 2.5, going to be 20, we get 2.5, going to be 20, and that 2.5, going to be 20, that 2.5, going to be 20, and 20, and 320, 310, and 310, now 12.50, and 310, we get 12 of them, going to be 10, and 12 of them, going to be 10, and 12 of them, going to be 10, and 12 of them, going to be 10, 12 of them, going to be 10, we get 12 of them, here, Tub, 310, 17. More of them, guys. 335, 335, 40, 335, 40, and 40, we get 5, we get 50, we get 50, now 50, 355, and 55, 55, 55, 60, and 360, Tom, you're out, 360, and 360, there, 5, going to be 360, and 55, 60, there, 5, going to be 360 pound here, 5, going to be 60 West, 355, 15, 14. Beverly Board Tail Ladies, $3. $3.05, and $3.05, we get 5, 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 305, and 305 here, 250, 60, and 250, 60, you're going to be 250, 60, you're going to be 250, 60, we get 260, we get 260, we get 270, and 275, and 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75 here, 75 there, 75 here, 75 here, Varner, 270. They are checked open. 502. No? Damn it, I missed it. Was it in here? Huh? No kidding. Yeah. All right, right there, here, $3, now 5, and 305, checked open, and 35, we get 5, 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 305 here, Kuykendall. Kuykendall, heifers, $3. 305 and 35. Big 5, big 5, big 5, big 5, big 5, now 5 here. Poke $3. 62. They've been checked. She's 5 months bred. $2 a pound. 210.20 and 210.20. We're gonna get 210.20. We're gonna be 210.20 here. That's why they need to be dehorned. 210.20 and 210.20 and 210.20. We're gonna be 210.20. We're gonna be 210.20. We're gonna be 220. We're gonna get 20. We're gonna be 20. West, you bid. $2. Showtime. $2. Dehorner, Bob.
Yeah. I have milk for that one, and I have 3 heads.
Read.
And that's going to be after.
These are George McNeff's. They're 2 and 3 months bred. I think you are right. 2 months bred, aren't they? They're all 2 months bred. 250. They are nice. 250, 60. 270. 280. 280. 90. 285. 90. 5. 295. 3. 5. 305. West, you're out. 10. 15. 20. 320. Runyon, you're out. 320. West, 315. 100. I miss you, Runyon. She's 7 months. Make a nice cow, I think. 250. 260, 70, you're going to be 280, you're going to get 290, you're going to get 95, you're going to get 3, you're going to get 3, 5, you're going to be 5, you're going to be 10, 15, 20, and 25, 30, 335, 335, 40, and 340, you're going to get 340, and 35, 40, you're going to get 340, and 40, 40, you're going to get 40, you're going to get 40, you're going to get 40 here west, 335, 100. These have been aborted. $3. 305 and 305. Now 5 here, 5 here, now 5 here, 5, 3, 3, now 5 and 3, now 5 here, 5, Tubby, $3. 18.
Hello?
5 months.
Okay, good.
250. 250, 60, and 250, 60, you're going to be 250, you're going to get 260, you're going to be 260, 270, 280, and 280, 275, and 275, 80, you're going to get 280, 275, you're going to be 280, you're going to get 280 here, showtime, 275. 3 aborts, 250. 250, 60, and 250, 65, and 65, 70, you're going to get 275, you're going to be 280, and 280 here, 80, 75, you're going to be 280, and 75, you're going to be 280, you're going to get 280, you're going to get 280 here, Tubby, 275, 18, 19. Two months bred, 250. 255, 55 here, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 255, and 55 here, 5 here, now 5 here, you get 255, and 55 here, 55 here, 60, 260, and 55, 60 here, 5, going to be 60 here, Tub, 255, 17, center of the chute. 5 months pregnant, $2. 210 and 210, 210, 210, 210, 220, 220, 30, we get 30, we get 240, we get 250, we get 240, 50, 60, and 250, 60, we get 270, and 270, and 265, and 65, and 65, 70, we get 270, we get 270, showtime, 265. They've been aborted, $3. 310 and 310 and 10 310 310 310 310 and 310 go to be 310 go to be 310 bid 10 310 310 310 310 and half 3 go 3 bid 3 go to be 3 bid 3 go to be 3 bid 3 go to be 3 bid $3 and $3 bid 3 not 10 go to be 10 go to be 10 go to be 10 go to be 10 Jason $3 6 3 and 4 months. Yeah, she does, don't she? One's got a little bump in her flank. Got a pimple. Hold on one. 250. 250 and 250. We get 250. She got a rupture in her flank. 250. 250 and 250. $2 and 210. 210. 210. 210. 210. 210. 210. 210. 210. Bailey, what about you? 210 and 210 and 210. Go to 10. Go to 10. 20. 220. 230. 230. 240. 250. 250. 240. 50. 240. 50. 60. 260. 70. 270 and 270, we get 270, we get 270 and 60, 70, we get 270, we get 270. Trevor, 260 on number 2. Got a little ouch right there in the flank. $2. 3 months bred. $1.50. 60, 70, 80, 90, 2, 10, 20, 30, 220, 30. 220 to get 30. Trevor, 220, 2. I think I like her the best, Trevor. Comparison leads to something. Billy was trying to explain it to me, and I don't remember. Huh? Contention. Quit comparing. Oh, not either. 2 and 3 months. 250. 255 and 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 2 to 4 months, 250, 255 and 55 and 5 here, 55, 55, 55, 55 and 55 here, 60, 5 and 70, we get 270, we get 270, 570 and 270 here, 5, going to be 270, 5, going to be 70 here, 265 on number 17, send them to the chute. Maybe they went with Hal. Well, Hal's talking to him. A little too chilly for me to go out there, but it's going to be a quick tour, I'll tell you that. Aborted. $3. 305, 3, half 5 here, 5, we get 3, we get 3, now 305, half 5, 10, 310, 15, now 20, 325, and 25, 25, 25 here, 5, 325, 5 here, Jason, 320 on 6. Boones. All right, guys, here come 2 loads of the Boones. Wes Sander, you listening? Kind of got your name written all over them. Black and Shores. 100-mile haul on them this morning. I don't know who Kyle is. Yeah, I forgot about Jeff. Guy's going to be 178. You leaving already? See ya. I do too. Yeah. I didn't. Yeah, 2,500. He won't show up. Have 500. He's here. They look the same every time.
Every time, Bill. Start little bitty.
Starts them little bitty. Don't need to preg them. I've never heard anything bad about them so far. Hope it never happens. Them out. Check for one's got a big old abscess on her left neck, and they're crippled. Two head. Yard them out.
Hello? 177, okay.
177. You want short? So it goes to 177, right? Yep. All right, there it is, guys, right there. Here, boom time right there. 350, not 5, and 55, and 55, time 55, 55, about 350, not 5, and 350, not 5 here, 5 here, 5 here, 350, not 5, and 55 here, 330, and 335, and 335 here, 40, 340, and 340, not 5, and 45 here, 50, and 350, 350, 357 and a half, 47 and a half, 50, and 350, 52 and a half, 2 and a half here, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 5, and 55, and 57 and a half, 57 and a half here, half here, 57, 50, and 57 and a half, now 60, and 360 pound, going to be 60, and 360 pound, going to be 60, but it's 60, and 360 pound, going to be 60, but it's 60, 360, 360, and 360 pound, and now 60, but it's 60, going to be 60, but it's 60, going to be 60, and 360, and 360 there, going to be 60, you get 60, and 360 there, going to be 360. Now one. You're out on line. 61. To go west at 61, 2. 61-2, 61-2. You're out on line. 61-2 and 61-2 and 62. Cows in 61-2 and half 2-3 and 3. Bit of 3, bit of 3, bit of 3 and half 2-3 and half 3-4 and 63. Bit of 4, bit of 4 and half 3 and half 4 and 63. Bit of 4, dot 3, bit of 4, good to be 3, bit of 4, good to be 3 and half 4. 63-4 and half 3 and half 4 and half 3, good to be 4, dot 3, bit of 4, bit of 4, bit of 4, good to be 4, bit of 4. Sold. 363. Kyle won. Yard him out.
Yes.
He said, "You don't. Good thing you don't have a watch."
I thought Kyle was gonna do it.
3 months. 250. 250 and 250, 60 and 250. We get 250. We get 250, 250, 250, 250, 250 and 250. We get 2 and a half. Go to 2 and a half. $2. 210. 210. 210. Marner, $2. 68. Pinner with the 502s. Gotcha. Yeah, lost their babies. Lost their babies. Yes, they have. Lost them. 250. Lost their babies, guys. 250, 255, and 55, and 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55. Lost their calves, guys. 250 and 5, and 55, and 55 here, 5 here, 2 and a quarter, and 225, 30, and 35 here, 35, 40, we get 40, we get 5, we get 45, 50, and 255, and 55, 60, we get 265, 270, and half 70, we get 270, 570, 270, and 270, 5, going to be 270, tub, 265 on number 19. Thank you, heifer buyers and consigners. Let's go sell steers.
Not gonna take long.
That's all we got. Who's that? Have an arrow, broken arrow. 60 days wean, guys, on them steers. Had them heifers earlier. Broken arrow, guys, from Helton, Oklahoma. All right, right there, here, 350, and half 5, and 55, and 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 355, and 50, and half 5 here, 5 here, 350, and half 5, and 50, and half 5 here, hold your gate, 355, and 50, and half 5 here, 350, and 350, we get 350, heifers brought more than that, guys, here, 350, and 350, we get 350, we get 350, 350, and 350, we get 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, 50, and half 5, 60, 360, 360, and 360, and 55, 60, west out, and 365 and ziggy and has ziggy wash out 365 and ziggy and has ziggy now 5 365 yes sir 365 and 60 now 5 here wash out 365 here 5 and 5 Tubby 360 on 61 sure okay we'll PO Boone's when they come back. We got to do a couple yard outs. Hang on, Dad. Born in the barn, Wendy. Thank you, Shade. Colts, twins, yep. Well, she can say I'm the older sister.
Cripple. The busher.
Dollar. $10 and $100 good to be 110 good to be 110 good to be 10 110 20 good to be 120 good to be 120 good to be 130 130 $30 40 $40 $40 $50 $60 $70 $70 $80 $90 $90. What about 85? 90 95 sold 190 and tone. PO, yep. Yeah, I saw that one come in.
Tell Ryan to call his dad. Ryan Reuter. Tell him to call his dad. Call me and tell him to call his dad.
Is he supposed to be out here? Is Jeff supposed to be out here?
No, but he wanted to talk to Ryan. He didn't answer his phone. Well, I'm sure he gets that all the time. He said, tell him to call.
Ryan, you're supposed to call your dad. Getting some now. Oh, they're bred, Terry. 11X. Did you want to keep them? They're how far bred? They're 4 and 5 months bred. You want them Showtime? $4 a pound. Just put them on Showtime, and we'll figure out what they brought yesterday. Put them on Showtime.
They're gonna be a Showtime.
Terry bought them yesterday. Late in the, remember the big old giraffe? Blah. Remember the bulls that come in behind him? He goes, "Kids will be black." Not about the quality, but. That's some more of them Broken Arrows guys. Are over 60 days weaned down there at Heddleton, Oklahoma guys. Are all born and raised together. Yes, they are right there. Here. Let's be 335 and 335 and 35 40 and 35 40 35 and 40 and 35 35 35 35 and 335 and 335 here 35 and 335 here 5 here 335 40 and 340 and 340 40 40 35 45 and 45 here 42 and a half 42 and a half 42 50 and 40 2 and a half going to be 40 2 and a half going to be 40 250 and 42 and a half here 5 and 45 here 47 50 and half 50 50 going to be 2 and a half going to be 2 and a half 2 and a half 5 and 50 and a half 5 here now 57 50 and 57 and a half 57 and a half 7 and a half 57 and a half here 57 50 and 57 and a half here going to be 57 and a half here turbo 355 on number 61. Noose cattle guys, Russell Noose. Charlie's boys right there, here, 325 and 25, here 325, half 5 here, 5 here, 25, 25, 750, and 7 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, going to be 27 and a half, and 27 and a half, 7 and a half, 30 and a half, 30 and a half, 30, did you get any info?
I got no info.
No info, 327.50, and 7 and a half, and now 327 and a half, 7 and a half, 7 and a half, going to be 27 and a half, going to be 27 and a half, going to be 27 and a half here, Varner, 325.65.
this deal.
Here we go. Here's a reputation set of steers, guys.
We 3 loads.
Going to be 3 loads. Let the big dog eat.
Ain't no calf here now. They're yearly.
Been turning on grass all summer. Here is the CNC gentleman sitting out here with us today. Glad to have you guys. Dwight, I think you still got it going on, my friend.
They are nice.
I don't know about Chad.
There's 2 loads of this
Going to be 2 loads of this size, guys. Be a load right behind them. Ain't they good? Here's another firm that starts with a real good one. We're going to try. We're going to do our best.
true yearlings now.
Money pot lid. Money pots are trotting in, guys, and they are predominantly black. I think they're a winnable set of steer, guys. 335. 335 and 335 and 35 and 37 and 37 and 37 and 37 50 and 337 to 40. You get 40. You get 2 and a half. Go to 2 and a half. Go to 2 and a half. You get 5 and 45, 45, 45. You get 5, 47 and a half, 47 50 and 47 to 50 and 3 50 52 and a half. Go to 2 and a half. Go to 2 and a half. Go to 2 and a half. You get 5 and 55 and 55 and a half. 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 355 and 55 and 55 here. 3 4 and 53. You get 4 53. You get 4 and a half. 5 here 55 and 55. You get 5 6 and 55 56 7 and 7 56 7 and 57 8 here 9 59 and 58 9 and 50 here good to be 9 daughter and 9 and 50 here good to be 9 daughter good to be 9 here good to be 50 here good to be 9 here 59 60 and 360 and 9 here 60 and 360 we get 360 not a half give me half 950 and 9 a half we get 9 a half good to be 9 a half 950 and now 60 and 360 good to be 60 we get 60 good to be 60 360 and 360 good to be 60 and not a half 360 and 360 good to be 360 we get 360 we get 360 and 9 and a half 360 and 9 and a half 360 we get 60 we get 60 here Kyle 350 9 and a half on number 7. Check for Gant Charlet steer on the tail end. Here comes the big bros.
Aren't they nice? You're not going to see a lot of these the rest
No, not going to see very many of these, this quality and type come in the next 60 days. Donald's got it back going right back up. Just a little hiccup, he said yesterday.
That's a hell of a set of steers.
Whale of a set of steers, I think, guys. Right there, here, 310, 12 and a half, and 310, 12, 50, and 10, 12, 11, 12, 15, and 17 and a half, and 20, going to be 22 and a half, 22, 50, and 1, and 21, 2, 21, 2, 22, and half 3, and 23, 24, 24, 25 here, 25, 6 otter, and 25, 6, 7, and half 7, going to be 27, okay, going to be 20, hey, now $8 and how 9, you get 9, how 9, going to be 9, 30, you get 30, going to be 30, you get 30, and 1, and 32, 31, 2, 33, 33, 34, 34, you get 5, and 35, 35, 6, 35, 6 otter, and 35, 6, 7, and 37, going to be 37, okay, you get 37, 7, 9, now 9, you get 9, 38, 9, 40, and 40, 40, you get 40, you get 49, here 40, and 39, 41, and 41, here down 1, here you go 1, 41, 2, 1, 2, you get 2, 3, and 43, 42, you get 3, 4, and 44, 44, 5, and 45, here 6, and 46 otter, here 45, going to be 6 here, 45, 46 here, and 45, 46 otter, here 45, going to be 6 otter, and 45, 46, you done, 45, going to be 6, 45, going to be 6. T, 345 on 78. Gentlemen, thank y'all. Chaz says thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Go to Mason, Texas.
Okay.
Be a load of these Jordans.
I like this man's cattle every week, guys. When he ships some Jordans, be a load of them. Candy cane brand. Just one load this week. JJ, freight growing up like these cattle? Yep. Thank you. That's a better question. Well, it did, didn't it? Hell no. Be a load of the Jordans, guys. Mason, Texas, isn't it? Out of Mason, Texas. Yeah, you bet. Some long old yearlings.
Get you one load of them right here.
All right, guys, right there, here, a little bit of Jordan time right there, $3, 2.5, yeah, 32.5, here, have a half, going to be 2.5, going to get 2.5, going to be 2.5, going to be 250, and $3 down 2.5, and 32.5, here, half here, going to be 2.5, going to be $3, 2.5, $3 down 2.5, and 2.5 here, I'm going 5, and half 5, going to get 5, going to get 5, going to get 5, going to get 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, 10, and down 10, going to be 10, going to be 10, going to be 10, 310, and now 750, 10, and now 10, going to be 10, going to be 10, going to be 10, 310, $8, and now now 8, now 9, now 9, jigga 9, 10, and 9, 10, 11, and now 11, gonna be 11, gonna be 11, 12, 11, now 12, and 3, 12, 11, 12 here, 11, gonna be 12 here, 11, 12, 13, and 13, 14, and 14, 14, 15, 15, 15, 15, 16, and $16, and 16 here, 15, gonna be 16, 17, and 17, 18, 19, 19, jigga 19, 20, and 320, and 19, 20, 19, gonna be 20, and 1, and 21, 21, 2, and 23, and 23, gonna get 2, 3, and 23, 3, gonna be 22, gonna get 3, gonna be 23, 3, 22, 3, and 22, 3, and 22, done, 23, 3, 22, 3, gonna be 3, 3, thank you for what you did do, so about 322, Hal 90.
Hello?
Thank you to the Jordans.
Yeah, anytime.
There's a Pomeroy cattle guys from Soper, Oklahoma.
Okay. All right, thanks. Yeah, he called me.
Pomeroy cattle guys right there, here, 310, 310, 310, 1250, 310, 12 to 5, go to be 10 and 12 to 5, go to be 10 and 12 to 5, go to be 10 and 12 to 5, go to be 310, 310, 12 to 5, go to be 10 and 12 to 5, go to be 310, but 10, go to be 10, 310, 310, 310, 310, 1250, and 310 and 12 and a half, and 310, 12 to 5, go to be 10, 12 to 5, go to be 12 to 5, 15, and 317 and a half, and 17, 20 there, go to be 20, 20, and now 20, and now 20, go to be 19, 20, and 19, go to be 20, go to be 20, go to be 9, 20, 20, and 19, go to be 20, and 20, 20 there, go to be 20, go to be 20, 19, 20, go to be 20, go to be 20, go to be 20 here, T, 319, 78, 83. Pomeroy from Soper. Effort guys, here's a Haynes cattle. Long wing guys are guaranteed open. 250. 255, and 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 260, now 5, and 5, West shot, 265, 70, and 275, 75, 80, 285, 90, 290, 85, 90, 85, 90, 90, 85, and 90, 85, 90, 85, 90, 85, 90, West, 285, 19, Bred. Haynes Cattle Company. Not you, Bryce. Not Bryce. Let's go to Ringling. Grayson cattle guys, Jack Grayson. Going to be one pot load of these steers down at Ringling. Here's another outfit guys down there at Ringling that buys them little bitty, straightens them out all summer long. Jackknife. $68. You got to speak up, Lid. Still kind of stained.
Nice deal. Hello?
Grayson cattle guy down there at Ringling. All right, right there, here, 335, and 335, and 35, and 37, and 35, 37, and 37, and 37, 50, and now 40, and 40, 40, 40, you get 40, change, you get 40, and 40, you get 40, going to be 40, you get 40, going to be 40, and 40, and 40, 40, 30, you get 40, you get 40, going to be 40, you get 47, and 40, and now 40, I'm gone, 340, 89, and 39, 39, 39, 40, you get 40, you get 41, here, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, and 45, 6, and 46, 7, 40, hey, 3, 9, going to be 9, 50, and now 1, and 50, now 1, 2, 2, 3, 53, 54, you get 5, and 55, 56, 6, 56, and 55, 56 here, 5, 6, and 55, 56, and 55, 56 here, 5, 6, Kyle, 355 on 6. Tommy Rose. Long tail yearlings here. 325, and 25, 30, and 25, and get 3, 30, 25, 3, 30, 25, 3, 30, 25, 3, 30, and 25, and get 30, 10, 30, 25, 3, 30, 5 here, 35, 35, 35, 5, and 3, 35, and get 5, and get 5, 40, and get 3, 42 and a half, 2 and a half, 42, 50, and 40, and get 2 and a half, going to be 40, and get 2 and a half, going to be 40, and get 2 and a half, going to be 2 and a half here, T, 340, 83. That's how they say it. Here's Jacobs. Down there at Boswell, guys. True old blue yearlings here. Oh, now, Nelly. 310, 310, 1250, 310, 12 and a half here, 10, 12 of a, good to be 10 and 12 of a, good to be 10 and 12 of a, 1250, 310, 12 of a, 310, 12 of a, 310, 12 of a, good to be 12 and a half, 310, 12 and a half, 15, and 15 has 17 and a half, 20, good to be 20, good to be 20, good to be 20, and 20, and 20 by 21, and 21, 21, 2, 2, 3, we get 3, we get 4, 24, 25, 6, and 6, 7, good to be 27, good to be, hey, we get 9, 9 here, 30, 1, and 31, 2, 31, 2, 33, 34, 34, you get 4, and 34, 34, 33, 4, and 33, we get 4, and 33, we get 4, 33, we get 4, 33, we get 4, 33, and half, 4, and half, 4, you get 4. T, 333, 78. No, I'll never forget that. Let's go to Hugo. Stand down there in the southeast. McDaniel steers here, guys, right there, here, 325, and 25, and 25, and 25, 25, 27, and 27, and 27, and 27, 50, and 20, 57, and going to be 20, 57, and 7, and 30, and 32, and 35, 35, 37, and 37, 40, and 42, and 5, and 45, 47, and 47, 50, and 52, and going to be 2, and 2, and going to be 2, and 2, and going to be 2, and going to be 2, and here, 350, T, 83. Good thing you just got the 3. Jumped us to 4, didn't he? 4. No jumping today, is there? You jumping, Dad? 325, 25, and 25, 25, 25, 27 and a half, 7 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 and a half, now half, and 27.50, and 20, bit 7, 30, bit 30, then 1, 32, 33, 34, 34 to 5, 35, you get 5, 35, and 34, 5, and 34 to 5, bit 35, 35, 35, 34 to 5, you get 35, bit 5, bit 5, bit 5, bit 5, bit 6, and 36, 37, and 37 of A, bit 38, 38, 38, 38, $38, and 37 of A, bit 30, bit 37 of A, bit 37 of A, 37 of A, 37 of A, 37 of A, 37, going to be 8. Oleg, 337, 8. Some more of them, bigger ones. More bigger ones, guys, right there. 320, 2 and a half, and 322 and a half, and 322 and a half, going to be 2 and a half, going to get 2 and a half, going to be 322 and a half, and 322 and a half here, a half here, 22.50, and 323, 23, 23, 23, 20, and 20, 23, going to be 20, 23, 20, and 23, 10, and 310, 12.50, and 310 and 12, going to be 10 and 12, going to be 10 and 12, going to be 310, 310, 310, 310, and now 10, going to be 10, going to be 10, going to be 10, $3, now 5, and 305, and 305 here, 5, get 5, get 5. Bit of 5, bit of 5, and half 5 here, T, $3, 83.
Little Dean Bob bought me a Dean Bob.
Walters. Here's them Walters. Are 80 days win, guys. 2 rounds of all their shots. Yep, just like them good heifers we sold. 80 days on the weaning date. Doubt it. 335. 335 and 335 and 35, 35, 335 and 335 here. 5, 5, 5, 5, and 30, 30, 30, 330 and 330 and 330, 330, 320 and 320, going to be 20, 320, 20, 320, 20, 320, going to be 20, $3. Now 5, 10, 15, 20, 320, 320, 320. 3, 15, 20, and 15, going to be 20, and 320, going to be 20, going to be 20, going to be 20, now 20, down 20, going to get 20, going to be 20, bit of a 20, going to be 20, going to get 20 here, West, 315. What number? 65. Little grazers here, guys, West cattle. They're long 120 days on the winning date here, 350. 355 and 55 and 55 now 350, we get 350, 35, 40 and 35, 40, we get 35, 40, we get 35, 340 and 35, 43, 35, 40, 35, 40 and 35, we get 40, we get 40, we get 40, we get 40, down 40, 120 days wing, 340, now 5, 345, 345, 345, you're out. T, 340, 83. Where are you at? Oh. That's them cattle. Moody cattle. Emory, Texas. 45 to 60. Yep, 45 to 60 days. 335, 335, and 30, 35, and 5 here, 35, 35, 35, and 335, and 335 here, Moody cattle, 335, 35, 35, 35, 35, 335, and 335 here, 5 here, 3 1/4, and 25, 30, and 330, 330, and 25, 30, and 25, 30, 325, and 325 here, 5 here, 310, now 15, 45 to 60 days, West. 310, 15. 310, 15, West shot. 310 and 15. And 10 and 15, 310, 15. And 310 and 15, 15, 15, 15, going to be 10, going to be 15, going to be 10, going to be 15 here, Tubby. 310, 65. My bad, Pope. $3. Here's another chance. $3. Is that you? $3. Now 5. 305 and 35. Bit of 5. 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 305 and 305 here. Bit of 5. Bit of 5. Bit of 5. Bit of 5. Outside 305 and 305. Bit of 5. Bit of 5. Bit of 5. Now 5 here. 310. 310. 310. 310. 15 and 20 and 320. Going to be 20. Bit 23. 15. 17 and a half and 17 and a half here. 17 and a half. 17 and a half. 17 and a half here. Tubby 315 on number 8. Do what? These cattle come from Honey Grove, Texas. They got some old glue tags on them. They look pretty good. We tried to call the guy to get some information on this guy. We could not get a number. But there's old glue tags on them. The health looks really, really good. But we just don't have any info. But they sure look like they've been weaned. Somebody might have an opportunity here. 325. Let you bid. 325 and 25 and 325 30 and half 30 we get 35 35 35 45 45 5 here 45 50 and 350 and 345 50 we get 350 we get 350 we get 35 50 and 350 and 55 and 55 55 60 365 and 65 70 we get 370 we get 370 going to be 570 and 370 and half 70 we get 370 we get 370 anybody else 370 now 5 370 80 and 380 and 380 75 going to be 80 we get 380 we get 380 we get 380 here 380 here Mike Treese 375 on 60. Yeah, look good. 320. Here's more. 320. Half 5 and 320 and 325 and 320. Half 5 here. 5 here. 25 and 25. 30 and half 30. We get 30. Going to be 30. 30. 25. Going to be 30. Now 30. 335 and 335. Half 40 and 340. We get 40. We get 40. We get 40. 340. We get 40. We get 40. We get 40 here. All like 335. 8. They're all bulls. Parks got a guys. Brandon Parks had the light ones yesterday. All bull calves, $3. 3, now 5, and 3 5, and 3 to 5, now 5 here, now 3, we get 3, we get 3, now 5, 305, and 3 now 5 here, 5, we get 5, we get 5, we get 5, now 5, and 305 here. Chad, what about you? 305. Did you bring a trailer? 305. 305. Anybody else want to play? 305. 10. 310. 15. 320. 5. 330. 5. 335. Poke 330. 59. Do you want to have calf fry? Jim Ingles, yep. 30 days wean, guys. 30 days wean. 325. 325. Home raised cattle guys just weaned them 30 days ago. 325. They're good little healthy calves. 325. 325. And 25 and 25, 25, 25 here. 320 and 320, 320. We get 320. We get 320 and 22 and a half and 322 and a half. Going to be 22 and a half. Going to be 320, 320, 320, 320, 320 and 20 by 23. Going to be 20. Genetics guys. Hold your gate. 320. Hold your gate. 320. $3. Now 5, 10, 315, 310, 15. 310 and 15 and 10 and 15 12 and a half 15 and 15 17 and a half 17 and a half 17 50 and 17 and a half 17 and a half 17 and a half here going to be 17 50 and 17 and a half 17 and a half here Pokey 315 number 18X. Yeah. Jim Ingles. Yes, sir. Bob Holly. He raised these cattle guys are 60 days. 325, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 5 here, 25, 25 here, 7.5, 7.5, 7, going to be 27, going to be 27, going to be 27, going to be 27.50, 27.5 here, now half here, going to be 27.5, going to be 27.50, and 27.5 here, Varner, 3 1/4 on number 73. Here's a Ramsey cattle, Thomas Ramsey. Pretty good laying steers here, 325. Yes, sir. Down at Marlow, they're 90 days weaned, 330. 335. Kind of topped that old market yesterday, if I remember right. 330. 332.5 and 332.50 and 30 to get 2.5, going to be 32.5, going to be 2.5, to get 2.5 and 35, 37 about 40 to get 40 2.5, 45, 45, 45, 47.50 and 40 to get 7.5, going to be 40 to get 7.5, going to be 47.50 and 47.5 here, 47.5 here. T 345.83. Thank you, Mr. Ramsey. Come back. He came back. Alberto cattle guys, 2 drafts. These cattle, they're 65 days and 2 rounds. 350. 355, and 55, and 55, 60, and 365 now, 65, 70, now 370, and 365, 70, we get 375, now 75, 80, 385, 85, now 90, we get 395, 95, 95, 95, 40, we get 4, we get 4, 95, we get $4, and 95, we get 4, and 95, we get 4, 95, we get 4, we get 4, we get 4, West, 395 on number 3, 35. Pretty good. He wants to PO him. PO, you don't get him, Wes. Sorry. Bring them all back, Wes said. Yep, 320. 325, and 25, and 25, 25, $3, now 5, and 305, we get 5, 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 305, 305, 305, 305, PO. You don't get them. Yeah. I understand. Like the internet guy yesterday. Remember he bought them? Mm-hmm. That's about right, yeah. Here's Clay Dolce's cattle. Long old yearlings here, guys. Here's Clay's. Sold the heifers earlier. 350, half 5, and 55, and 50, half 5, half 55, 55, 55, 350, half 5, and 55 here, 55, 55, 55, 55, 350, and 350, half 50, you get 350, you get 50, you get 55, and 55, and 55, 55, 63, 63, 65, and you get about 70, you get 375, you get 380, and 380, you get 80, and 375, half 380, you get 380, you get 380, you get 375, 80, West out, and 380, you get 380, you get 385, 85, 80, 90, and 90, 85, and 90, 85, 90, going to be 85, to get 90 here, Tub, 385, 61. You might want to write them down. You did, yeah, 385. 385. Getting higher as everybody a minute. By the minute. Here's more Clays. No.
Nice guy now. A yearling.
325. You get 3 1/4. Yeah, 325 and 25, 27 going to be 30. Going to get 2 1/2. Going to get 5. Going to be 7 1/2. Going to be 40. Going to get 2 1/2. 5 and 47 1/2. 50 1/2. 50. You get 50 and 350. Going to get 50. Going to get 50. Going to get 50. Going to get 50 1/2. 50 1/2. 50 1/2. 50 1/2. 50 here. T. 347 1/2. 83. Guys, thank y'all. Lauren, thank you guys. Justin Rogers. Yep, we had some of those. Wow. He got way by. He go all the way back. Justin Rogers here, 325, 325 30, and 25 30, 25 30, 25 30, 25 30, 325, and 325, 25, 25, 25, 3 1/4, and 30, and 3 30, we get 3, 25, and 30, 5, we get 30, 5, we get 30, going to be 30, we get 30, and 25, we get 30, and 3 30 here, 325, 73. $83. Brett Jones got Sunset, Texas, 320. 325. Here, 25. Now 5 here. 5, 30. We get 30. We get 5. We get 40. We get 5. We get 50. We get 5. 55. 60. And 360. And 360. Here, 65. And 65. 70. We get 375. Now 75. 375. 380. And 385. 85 here. 90. And 90. We get 395. And 95 here. 95. 95. 95. 95. We get 95. We get 95. Higher by the minute. 395 here. Tubby. 390. 61. Getting higher by the minute. $380. $380.
One more.
All them Jones cattle, Sunset, Texas. 312 and 310 and 310, 12 to 1, good to be 10, 12 to 1, good to be 10, 12 to 1, good to be 10, 12 to 1, 15, and 15, 50, 15, 17 and a half, 17 and a half, 17, 50, 20, and 20 and a half, good to be 22 and a half, 25, 25, 7 and a half, here and a half, 7 and a half, 8, 9, and 28 and a half, 30, and a half, 31, 31, 32, 31, 2, 32, 3, and a half, 33, we get 34, and a half, 4, you get 5, and 35 here, 34, 35, 34 to 5, we get 34, and a half, 5, and 34 to 5, we get 5, we get 5, we get 5, we get 5 here, all like 334 on 8. Mostert. 330, 2 and a half, and 330, now 2 and a half, going to be 2 and a half, going to get 2 and a half, going to be 2 and a half, going to be 2 and a half, going to be 250, and 332 and a half here, going to be 2 and a half, now 2 and a half, 332, 55, and 35, 37 and a half, 40, you get 40 and 2 and a half, going to be 2 and a half, 255, and 45, 45, 47 and a half, 47 and a half, 47 and a half, 47, 50, and 40, going to get 7 and a half, going to be 40, going to get 7 and a half, going to be 47 and a half, 47 and a half here, T, 345, 78. Good cattle. 3 large steers. 250. 250, you get 250, and 250, we get 250, we get 250, we get 250 here, you're going to be $2 bid, 210, and 210, and 210, 20, and 210, 20, 30, we get 230, we get 220, 30, and 220, 30, we get 220, 30, we get 220, 30, and 220, 30, we get 30, going to be 30, we get 30, 220, 30, rolled your bid, 230, 220, we get 30, poke, 220, 89X, 19X. Is a bull. $1.50. $1.55, 60, 5, and 70, we get 75, 80, 5, 90, we get 95, and down to, we get 2, no 5, and 205, 10, 210, you get 10, and 210, we get 10, 210, 210, 210, and 210, 10, 210, 210, you get 10, 10, 15, 215, 210, 15, and 10 and 15, go to 10 and 15, go to 10 and 15, here, Tubby, 210, 100. You want to pin him with something, Tub? You don't want to pin him with the 19s? $1.50. $1.50, 60, $8.60, 70, now 5, going to be 80, going to be 5, going to get 90, going to get 5, going to be 2, going to be $2, now 5, 205, and 205, going to get 5, going to get 5, going to get 5, 210, 210, 205, 210, and 210, going to be 10, going to be 10, going to be 10, going to be 10, 15, 210, 15, 20, and 225, 225, going to get 5, and 225 here, 5 here, Tubby, 220, 100. You'll pin him with something, Tub? There you go. Let's get the yard outs. Let's get a yard outs now, after this. Little lib, $2. 210, 20, 230, 220, 30, 230, 40, 50, 250, 60, 70, 270, 280, 280. Antone, you're out. 280. Terry, 270, 9. Okay.
I don't know. I'm not sure what's going to happen. What, now, you were talking about a big heifer ready to breed or what?
You leaving, Chad?
Okay.
See you, man. I'll holler at you later.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
I see.
I don't
Well, I
think
sure
he's
didn't
against
have it
Charlotte.
today, but we'll probably be the good kind.
It's not him.
Probably a calf crop or something.
Put him back on.
But I'll keep that in mind, Meredith. Here will. Okay, you bet. Is that our dent, Charlotte?
That ain't him.
No, you know.
Yeah. $2.
Real good.
210, 20, 220. You're out, Antone. 30, 40, 240, Terry. 50, 240. Get 50, 260, 270. Terry, 260, 9.
So, Leonard, we need to go back.
Leonard,
Ricardo,
yard out,
come on.
please. Hey, she's bred, guys. She's 8-year-old. She's 5 months bred. 3,500. I'm selling her by the head. That's 3,500. Not real good. Probably the wrong place at the wrong time. I'm gonna give her a starter at $1,000. I ain't gonna back up. I don't hope not. 1050. 1050, 1100, 1150, 11 of high, going to be 1200, 12 of high, going to be 12 of high, going to be 13 and a half here, going to be 14, going to be half, and 14 and a half, and 14 and a half here, going to be half and a half here, going to be 15, and 1500, and 1500 here, going to be half and a half here, going to be 15 and a half, and 15 and a half here, going to be 16, and 1600 here, going to be 16. Cal, you bid, 16 and a half here, going to be half and a half here, going to be 16 and a half here, going to be half and a half, 17, and 17, and 1700 here, going to be half and a half, going to be 17, and 17, 17, what do we choose? 1700, 1700, burn, 16 and a half, 5. She's 3-year-old, she's 4 months bred, $1,000. 1050 and 10 and a half, 11, 11 of high, going to be 12, going to be high, going to be 13, going to be high, going to be 14, going to be 14 of half, and 14 and a half, 15, and 15 and a half here, 16, and 16 and a half here, and a half here, going to be 1650 and a half here, now 17, and 17 and a half, 17 and a half, 17 and a half, 1800, 1800 here, 18 and a half here, 1850, now 19, 1900, 19 and a half, 19 and a half, now 2000. Now 2,000, able to get 2. 19 and a half, able to get 2. And 2,000, able to get 2,000, able to get 2,000, able to get 2,000. Going to be 2,000, going to be 2. You're going to wish you did. 2. Burns, 1950 on 5. She's red. Here's the daddy. $1. $10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. $1.70. Roy. $1.70. 170. Poke 160. 106B. He's 4. Chad, you and Dwight are good to go on. We're going to take care of it. Thank you, guys. You give $1. 140. 145. 50. $1.45, 50. 145, it'll get 50. So at 145. Straight. Varner. You can pin her with that bull. Pin her with that 106B. Huh? Hope so. Has it?
We don't have any more yard outside the.
Well, thank you guys. You guys ready to go on a tour? They know I'm kind of an inside cat. Thanks, guys.